だったらその殺気を引っ込めてくれねえか。ここでやろうってんなら別に構わねえけどな。
What's up, people? This is T Adept here, back with another video from a long hiatus. Some of you who've seen some of my previous videos have noticed I've changed my name. Before it was T Hoodie. Yes, I'm having a bit of an identity crisis, but it's all good. As you can see, I'm basically voice overing some past videos. You can see me growing some collard greens. You know, as a black American, I was kind of, I don't know, I guess I was getting a little homesick, and I wanted some of my cultural foods. Unfortunately, Japan doesn't grow any collard greens, or rather sell any collard greens, so I had to purchase some seeds and grow up my own. And this is the results. This was this year's spring. That's the results of this year's spring, which I think I did pretty good. As you may see, some of my collard greens have some holes because the caterpillars and other bugs was biting them up. But overall, I think I did a very good job. I did end up pulling them all out, and I just recently started regrowing them again this September. So let's see how successful they'll be this time. I'm not growing as much because the maintenance of so much collard greens, it's kind of hard. And then on top of that, you have to do a lot of weeding, get all the other necessary plants away. And then, like I said, the bugs. It's a lot of hard work. And I don't feel like growing as big as of a batch unless I'm going to monetize or make some money off of it. But maybe I will do it again if I can make some money off of it. We'll see. So I'll get back to the collard greens in a bit. What's with this video? Because usually you see me in my room just recording my face and me talking. But I just wanted to try something different. I had some past videos with me outside, either in my yard or just walking to destinations and stuff, and I never used them, so I decided to just use it now and put some voiceovers over it. Maybe some people might be interested, some people might not. I don't know. I just wanted to find some alternatives. Oh, as you can see, that was me basically knocking the caterpillar off the collard green. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. Going back to the methods. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna start trying something different. Maybe I'll switch it up from time to time. We'll see. We'll see. So I know no one really cares, but I'm gonna address it anyway. What's with the hiatus and the return? Why you just suddenly disappeared and decided to come back? Well, I'm here to tell you that I was lazy. Yes, I was lazy. But just within the editing, since I have been doing other projects lately, but those other projects been kind of making me less motivated to do other videos and stuff like that. So I do want to get back into it. Hopefully this isn't just me returning for one time and just disappearing. But yeah, nothing's really been happening. To be honest, during the time I was shooting videos, that's when a lot of craziness was going on. And maybe that was motivating me to make those videos, and then that those emotions or whatever I was going through subsided, and then I just disappeared. But yeah, during the time I was gone, nothing really crazy has really been happening, just regular life, and here I am back to what I was doing. And no, currently there's nothing crazy going on in my life. So some of the things I have been up to while I was gone, well, as you can see, these collard greens for one, and there's a reason for it. Not only am I just trying to make a lot of Black American food in Japan because of homesickness, I plan to do something with it. I don't know, food distribution or a restaurant, who knows. And me and my wife has also been making some things outside of Black American food. So for example, yes, we have the collard greens. We've been making macaroni and cheese. We've recently made cornbread. But we're also making other things like the carrot cake. We even made a pretty good burrito that we might take advantage of. Trying to do yellow rice. That's going to be the next thing we're going to work on, yellow rice. So, and then there's other things going back to Black American food, like sweet potato pie and some other stuff. But to do that, it's a lot of procedures, a lot of legal procedures, licensing and so on and so forth. And yeah, that's the biggest thing that's been getting in the way, how to do things legally and not have it all backfire on me at the end of it all. Another thing I've been trying to get back to, but I haven't yet, is cars. I have another channel which I haven't started out yet. I think I've been hiatus on that channel far longer than this channel. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into cars, but it requires time and money. I don't know if I ever mentioned it on this channel, but from the US I did bring my Firebird Trans Am to Japan, and it's been basically sitting ever since, because like I said, it takes time and money. It's not just like you take it in Japan and just easily have it registered. There's actually procedures, modifications needed, like light angles, and then they have their own emissions and noise tolerance and other things. And yeah, I've just been busy with so many stuff, including family stuff, that I never got it basically on the Japanese road. But I plan to do that eventually before I ever leave Japan. So all these changes, what is this all about? Well, it's just a new approach. Originally I made this channel to be basically exclusively about Japan. I noticed that more and more people are liking the authentic stories of their experience in Japan, whether it's the good, the bad, or the ugly. And I've been, I would want to say, fairly critical of Japan. I haven't said a lot of good things, and around this reason that is because everybody always talk about the good things in Japan. They never talk about the bad things in Japan. And that's not how I wanted to talk about my channel, talk about my experience in Japan. Of course, there's good things in Japan, but it's told too much, and people get this fantasy perception. So now, not to say that I'm going to be talking less about Japan. Since I'm living in Japan, I am going to be talking about Japan. But I just want this to be more of a kind of a journal of my experiences, period. And, from there, I don't know. Maybe some stuff will stick. Maybe some will not. Because let's be honest, I don't really see this channel being anything too big. Even if I somehow manage to get this monetized, I don't think there's going to be anything so big that I'm going to have to basically decide to make a career off of it and adjust my approach to the algorithm of basically what everybody likes. I honestly don't want to do that, because I honestly feel like the more bigger you try to make your channel, the less authentic it is, and that basically sucks my soul away, and I'm not trying to do that at all. I would be just happy just making a little bit of a monetization with how people take me, and if they don't, that's fine too, because like I said, I don't plan for this to be like a full-time career, not ever, honestly. If there was gonna be a full-time career on any of my channels, it would be my car channel, not so much this one. And I don't want to disappoint any potential audience or subscribers, because I do want to entertain whoever wants to listen to me, but I don't want to give them this this false impression that I'm going to be here forever and just catering to them no matter what. So now some of you may be saying, what? He's not going to stay in Japan? What's wrong with Japan? Why won't he stay there? Japan is the perfect place. And this is exactly why I said what I said previously about some people having this fantasy idea of what Japan really is. But here's the reason that I'm probably not going to be staying in Japan for the rest of my life. And if it was just about me, I could live almost anywhere and be just fine. I'll somehow manage to make it, because that's just the way I am. I am very adaptable. But it's not about me. It's more about my family, and especially my children. For my children, I don't think Japan is the better place. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm going to keep it short, because I could get deeper and deeper to it, but if I do, that would be for another video. But one, I don't feel that Japan prioritizes children, especially compared to the USA. And second, because my children are mixed, I don't feel that Japan treats them like they belong here. And so when they're not treated like they belong here, they're either getting stares or being insulted, or even some of the best attention. When you're typically getting attention from Japanese people, oftentimes it's because they want to talk to their friends about how they know a foreigner, especially if you live in America, or they want some information, or there's something that they want. They want some kind of agenda. It's not just because, you know, he's just my friend, you know, we just start talking and, you know, we're cool and we got close. No, it's often something that is wanted from the other person. Even with children, there were points in time where some Japanese kids would approach some of my children, and at the end of the day, it's just so they could play with my children's curly hair. And that's not something that I feel is respectful, because I don't want to be treated like a pet. I don't want my children to be treated like a pet. And I'm pretty sure Japanese don't want them and their children to be treated like pets. But yeah, I could get more into that in another video. But enough of my babbling and ranting. I'm going to just end it here. Thank you for whoever's listening. Very much appreciated. Please like and subscribe. This is T Adept finishing this video. Over and out. Peace.